Today I'm breaking down 2 ES trades which I took on Thursday and Friday using order flow, VWAP, and a mixture of other things such as LVNs. And I'm very passionate about order flow. So if you're into order flow, volume profiles, hit up the like button and follow Bingy Trades. Okay, let's get into it. So on Thursday, I'm looking at, there's a few things that I look for. I look for previous day value area high, value area, well, in this point we're so high up, I'm not going to mark the value area low. I look for point of control. Okay, and I look for, right off the bat, what I'm seeing is we have point of control up high, so that means a lot of the volume was done up here. Okay, but in between those point of controls I see two very interesting areas. I see two LVNs, low volume nodes. You got one there and you got one here. Okay, so before even starting the day, I've marked out my zones. And then another question you may ask, but what about this area? I mean, yeah, we could react off this as well, but that's just, I like to see how price is developing. So where price is, so I'm not gonna mark these out. We're already so high up. I was already planning that we're gonna break higher, and that was it. I'm only looking for reactionary areas. I'm not a swing trader. I'm an intraday. I'm more of like a scalper type, so to speak. Okay, so this is what I see. What happens? So I'm on the West Coast. Market here opens at 6:30 a.m. I think the market opens right here. Market opens, we start going down. Let me show you the 2-minute chart. This is the 2-minute now. Market opens right about here. Okay. Look at this area right here. There was a lot of business done here. You got big orders. You got a lot of orders up here. So I'm interested in this area. Okay. The red line is the VWAP. This is the New York VWAP, the white line. This is first deviation, second, third. First deviation, second, third. Okay. Now, what am I looking for when price is falling? We see some orders coming in, but this is right off the open. I don't like trading anything. I don't trade the first 15 minutes. If I see something really that catches my eye, I'll take a trade. Okay. But other than that, I don't trade the first 15 minutes. Okay, this is our point of control. You don't want to trade around any point of control. You either want to trade above it or below it. You don't want to be at the point of control, because I've gotten chopped up many times. So price comes into my area. This is my area, low volume node, right? We got, look, why this area? Okay, look at this push up. Look how fast we pushed up. That's the reason why I was looking at this area. Price comes in here. I'll wait for some sort of confirmation. At this point, I'm in my footprint charts. I'll we'll do another lesson on footprints some other day, but let's just keep it simple. It's price comes in my zone, right? I have so many things with me. Okay, first, what do I have with me? We're in a zone that we could react off. Fill the low volume node. Second, we were at second deviation VWAP. A lot of banks, a lot of hedge funds are looking at this and so forth. So I got the low volume node with me. I got VWAP. Only thing that's waiting is confirmation. What is my confirmation? I'm in the 2 minute. I'm looking at the footprint. I like what I see on the footprint. We get a candle close and I take my trade and I go in for a nice 2-hour trade. That's it. Just get above VWAP. I just wanted my piece for the day, and I'm going about my day. Simple as that. There's no need to complicate trading. And VWAP, ever since I started using VWAP, my trading has gotten so much better. I can't even explain it. So that's why I always have VWAP with me. And then, I'm the type of guy, I'll take one trade and I'll walk away. I want to be done within the first hour, and that's it. Now, I'm not trying to catch 1 to 5s, 1 to 10s, 1 to this and that. No, man. 1 to 2, 2 hours, 3 hours is good enough. You can be very profitable if you have anything above 35, 50% win rate with a 2, 3 hour. You'll catch some 3 hours. I mean, my stop is what? My stop is only 4 or 5 points. It's easy to catch 10, 15 pips, 10, 15 points in ES. So I used to look for those big trades. It just doesn't work well for me. So that's the reason why I only look for 2, 3 hour trades. Now, let's go over the second trade idea. We're going to mark out simply previous day's value area high. You got the POC, point of control, and you got the value area low. Okay, so the session opens up. We test the previous day's value area low, Thursday's value area low, and we move away pretty quickly from it in London session. We get above the value area high and we start trading above it. So we're accepting higher prices now. All right, market opens right here. Market opens, we get this huge move up. Okay, I'm looking at I'm looking at 2 to 3 areas. I'm looking at right here. I'm looking at this. Okay, this catches my attention. No, why? We got some volume here. No volume. Okay, we create this imbalance. I'm watching this area, low volume node. Sometimes price will not come there, and there's nothing that you and I can do. The only thing is we can do is just react to what price is doing currently. So we get above we get above um, we start accepting higher prices. I'm looking for an entry. Okay, this is the 15-minute chart. Okay, let me go in the 2-minute. All right, this is the 2-minute. We opened here, get a nice push up. Look how strongly we broke this level. Now this area is very interesting. 1059 contracts. Okay, there's someone big buyer sitting here. I did end up taking a loss here. I did take a buy here, and I was being very aggressive because when you see a number like that, you want to be in it, and I'd rather be in it than not be in it. So ended up taking the loss. That was fine. It was a half point, half hour loss, anyways. Then I wait. I'm like, okay, we have big buyer here as well. This area caught my this this area right here. Look at the push that this guy must have created to take out all these guys. This guy's a big buyer. So I literally wait for some to see some signs of absorption. Another interesting fact, okay? We got him on our side, him or her, whoever this person is. I don't know. We're above VWAP. We're tapping New York. Look at that preciseness. We're tapping New York VWAP. That is fucking interesting to the T. You can't make this shit up, okay? We're tapping New York VWAP and then get a beautiful reaction up. I see this, I'm in, okay? I literally, I wanted to ride this trade higher, but I saw this buyer here. I'm like, okay, this guy, right when we come in, we might see a little pullback and they will add on and pump price higher. 320 contracts come in. I'm like, okay, nice. Price is gonna go higher. Price fails. I let it come back, and then I gave it another try, and I cut it right here at 2R. And that was my trade. That was I took a 2R, yeah, 2R on this beautiful trade, and But using VWAP LVNs in combination, order flow, big trades, I mean, there's so many tools that we can use nowadays. I mean, this we're living in such an era that we have to use all these tools to our benefit. So we have to make these tools work for us the best way possible. Hopefully that breakdown helped you understand how I'm using VWAP, LVNs, and order flow to my advantage. And if you're using volume profiles or order flow, don't forget to follow Bingy Trades. There's more coming. That's all I can say.